Hey, it's Peter, and we're in Russia, obviously. I'm doing my video blog on Solome, which we saw in Moscow, but we're actually in St. Petersburg right now, but I thought I would check out some of the other places first to see what I want to do it on. The first thing that I found really interesting about the play was that the theater itself was a theater in the round, kind of like the Globe Theater of Shakespeare, but it was only a 100-seat theater, so it was about one row per level, and there's 3 levels. The stage sunk into the floor too, so it was hydraulic and move up and down, which I thought was really cool. They were able to use it for a prison, different stuff like that. They would run around on it and such. Another thing that was really cool was the singer they had. She was like a Middle Eastern type singer, and she would sing almost in her throat. So it was a little interesting, but the show started off with a really cool drummer too. So we could hardly see his hands while he was drumming, so that was fairly interesting. The costumes were very intricate, although they were entirely beige and white, but they had a lot of beading, and they accentuated it with a lot of jewelry that was different colors and stuff, so that was fairly neat. I especially liked Herod and his wife's costume, because Herod had some pretty sweet boots and his wife had a really cool necklace. The production itself was very acrobatic. They ran around the stage a lot, and at times I thought they were going to fall off because it was about a 20-foot drop to the ground, and it was a little scary at times, but nobody did fall off, luckily. And they were very into audience interaction. At one point they were pouring wine or some sort of liquid into people's hands, and they expected the audience members to hold up their hands for that, but we didn't really know what was going on, so there might have been some awkwardness with that. They also brought out fans that they were hitting people in the audience with. That was a little interesting, I guess. A major thing that it bothered some people in the group, but I thought it was fairly tastefully done, was Solome was entirely nude at the end except for a see-through cloth dress that she was wearing, and she was full frontal nudity, but I didn't think it was inappropriate or anything. It kind of helped the story, I thought, so. On the negative side, the play was a little long for a 1 act. It almost seemed like it should be split into 2, but it worked out well. It was fairly well done. And also, the head of John the Baptist, after he was decapitated, was projected on the ground, which I thought was a little cheesy, but the guy who played John the Baptist didn't have any hair, so I don't really see how they could have carried it around or anything, unlike this hairy beast that you could carry around by the hair. But he had a tattoo on his head, so that covered his hair. But yeah, that's about it. I really enjoyed the play. It was a few negatives, but mostly positives, and it was probably one of the most unique plays I've seen in my life. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.